Should you even care about Nerf's first pro performance blaster? Is it a lazy cash grab, or is it a blaster that could actually beat out other blasters in its category? Let's find out right now. First, I got opinions about its design. When Nerf sent me this package, it came with a message that said, Nerf has taken our favorite flywheel blaster, the Nerf Stryfe, and upgraded this fan favorite to the Nerf Pro Stryfe X blaster. We hope you enjoy. This is a message written by Luke. What the hell? That is actually so awesome. That nostalgia bait is strong with this blaster, as it bears an almost identical frame to the original 2013 Stryfe. The major differences include beefier motors and an included rechargeable lithium-potassium battery that add quite a chunk of volume to one side of the blaster. Regular Nerf tactical rails have been swapped to Picatinny rails. The barrel attachment point has been removed, RIP, and this blaster has a half-length mag-only magwell. I'm not a big fan of how lopsided the look of the blaster is, and of course it's going to make holstering this a little more difficult. Inside the box, you'll also get a USB-C charging cable for the battery, eye protection, 30 of the brand new Nerf half-length AccuStrike darts, and the first official Nerf half-length magazine, which has a 15 dart capacity. Design-wise, it's a safe bet because the original Stryfe is one of the most beloved flywheel blasters of all time. This design is super lightweight, you can weave it around corners pretty easily, you can stabilize it by slapping on a stock at the back, and it's still reliably semi-auto. But to me, the design is a little lazy and lacking inspiration. For the price of the Stryfe X, which we'll talk about more a lot later on, there's no effort to create a unique design palette for the new Nerf Pro series other than a fresh coat of paint. For the past few years, Nerf hasn't been a stranger to making a lot of poor blaster decisions. That's why I was cautiously optimistic when I heard about the Nerf Pro series and when they mailed this out to me. But then, I fired the blaster for the first time, and then things changed. To power the blaster up, you first have to charge the included 1000 milliamp LiPo battery. So you're probably wondering, is this battery any good? It takes a few hours to charge it fully, but it's a super simple plug-in and wait system. It's less effort than trying to charge your traditional LiPo battery that goes into a hobby grade or a modified blaster. Snapping in the battery is incredibly simple because there's no battery door, you just snap it in. Unfortunately, I really haven't had enough time to test out the Stryfe X to really see how good the charge is in this battery. But hopefully soon enough, we as a community will get a better idea of its capabilities or its shortcomings once the public can get their hands on this blaster once it releases in October of this year. If you're interested in pre-ordering this blaster, I do have an affiliate link, it's down below. According to Nerf, the battery will last approximately 1000 shots. The biggest bummer though is that this battery will not be available to buy separately. So just like other blasters that come with their own proprietary batteries, once the battery fries, you're just kind of left with a useless piece of plastic until you buy a completely brand new unit, which just seems super wasteful to me.
They just hit the tree and disappear.
Also, this step probably indicates that any future Nerf Pro blasters coming out will also use their own proprietary batteries. It would have really been cool to see a Nerf ecosystem where you can swap the exact same batteries between Pro blasters, but I guess that's not happening. My opinion could change, but for now, I like the battery. It powers up the Stryfe X just like GamerSupps does to me when I need a boost of energy. I mean, just ask my friends. They willingly drink GamerSupps and love the flavors. You can really see the joy in his face to drink something that gives him energy without the caffeine crash. Instead of paying full price, you can save 10% off your entire order by using code LEGITBREAD. You know what to do, I got the info down below. And once I brought this thing outside to try, man, that's when all my worries just melted away. I fired at some targets, had a quick Nerf battle with friends, and I did not expect to like it as much as I did. Downrange, you can easily expect at least 60+ foot ranges. The darts actually flew in the direction I was aiming for. That sense of reliability was really solidified when I had a couple of quick Nerf matches against my friend Ansel. Even when rapidly pulling the trigger, I didn't see a massive drop in range in between darts fired.
That is really good. This is a different breed. Yeah, there's a little bit of a tactile feedback in the trigger. Just feel this. Like just put it in.
Dude, where did it go? The dart literally blew up.
Afterwards, I brought the Stryfe X back inside to do some average velocity readings, and this is where the surprises continued. With Dart Zone Ruby half-length darts, average velocity was clocking in at 150 feet per second, but then I tried the included Nerf AccuStrike half-length darts, and I was getting average readings of 175 feet per second, which is way higher than what's on the box.
This is what the kids are getting nowadays.
The blaster works with Talon magazines, other types of half-length darts. I haven't experienced any issues there yet. But to be clear, by no means is this like a complete, comprehensive scientific breakdown of the blaster's performance, but so far, yeah, it really has surpassed my expectations. So that's all the good stuff, but where does the Stryfe X fall short? It's to be expected, but of course when you get a blaster like this, it's motorized, it's pro performance. Very loud though, so that's one thing you're not going to escape from this blaster. And you best pray for any darts that you end up firing through the Stryfe X. I took the brand new Nerf AccuStrike darts, fired them a couple of times only through the Stryfe X, and they come out looking like they've been massaged by a freaking monster truck. And yes, this is the part of the video where we all get to complain about Nerf's pricing of this blaster. When this thing comes out in October, it's not $50, $75, or $100. This is going to retail for 120 American dollars. That's why earlier on in this video, I was saying that the reused design of the Stryfe seems a little unoriginal, especially at this premium price point. In the box, Nerf does provide double the amount of darts, but it would have been nice to see a Nerf Picatinny attachment thrown into this too. For $120, you can make the argument that you can build a better blaster yourself or use that money and buy a comparable Dart Zone Pro Performance blaster for equal or better value. And there is truth to that statement. Also, the Stryfe X is good, but it doesn't do anything to make itself stand way above any other options already out there. Well, in that case, who should buy this blaster? In my opinion, I think it comes down to how you value your time. Do you have a passion for building and modifying blasters? Do you get joy from researching other non-Nerf or hobby-grade blasters out there? Or are you in the camp that just wants to get into the pro performance side of the hobby immediately and just buy something that works right outside of the box? If that second option compels you more, then the Stryfe X is definitely a contender for you. I would still recommend for you to check out what X-Shot or Dart Zone has to provide in terms of pro performance blasters out there. I do have some videos, you can check them there or down there somewhere. No matter your decision, Nerf entering the pro performance space is really great news for us because competition will hopefully breed better blasters for us to get in the future.